today
or
yesterday. I don't know what it was.
Nothing wrong with that.
In fact, my nose looks like it's really red. Like I look Irish. I'm so red.
You are
It's
Irish.
ridiculous. And I'm not Irish. I'm more German.
Yeah, I'm really a redneck now.
Oh, I'm burned. Well, I only wear long sleeve shirts while mowing because I had a tick on my tricep I was at a month or two ago, and I got paranoid here. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna just start wearing like UPF or sorry, not UPF, UV50 moisture wicking shirts. So they work.
Yeah, they're nice.
I still wear short sleeves because I'm a man.
Probably is the truth. I need to think about it. That probably is the truth. Oh man. We gotta ask Greg. If Greg does come on, I'll just put him next to my video. I think he'll be on the phone, so he'll sound like he has a lisp. There's one episode that we did, guys. It was funny.
Yep.
And if you talk on your iPhone with the speaker on, there's like weird like audio compression where everyone sounds like they're lispy, but it was funny with Greg. I was dying. Oh man. So Aaron, you said that your lawns are burning up?
Oh yeah, it's toasty out here. Very toasty. I mean, extremely warm. It's so today we were up about 90 again, and it's been brutally hot all week last week and dry, no rain at all. And of course, these big lawns, they don't irrigate. So so they're just getting dry and crispy. But I mowed some today. I mowed like a couple that were half and then a couple full ones, but it wasn't, it was a pretty quick day just because, you're mowing, little growth or whatever. There are spots where you get the nice thing about like big country lawns is that the weeds still grow no matter what, kind of rain you get. So we've been hit really hard with crabgrass, and that stuff will just grow like crazy. So that's been nice. At least portions of the lawn grow a little bit. So that's been good.
Well, it's good that you're staying busy, Aaron, because you've been building that lawn care biz back from the ground up. What about you, Raleigh? How's the growth over there in Kentucky?
It depends. Like some of my lawns are starting to get pretty dry, but like one today, I was like, man, it's starting to get a little brown. I'll probably have to raise up the deck a little bit, but then some of them look like they've looked all spring. So it's just some of it's terrible.
It's weird. Greg and we've been complaining, Aaron. I mean, we're just about 2 hours or so southeast of you. Mm-hmm. Greg will get the weather first, and then he'll come over to me. He'll text me saying, "Oh, well, I just got dumped on. Be prepared." My sections of lawns, man, they're growing worse. Like they're growing longer than they did in the spring. Like there's this one couple, and they must be on a well. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I had to triple cut the front. I was mowing with the Bobcat today, mowing great, but I'm sitting there shaking my head. I'm like, I shouldn't be triple cutting lawns in the beginning of August, should I?
Yep, that's the way it was like 2 weeks ago for us. Here, it was just crazy growth, and then all of a sudden the water just turned off and got hot. Like we had that. It probably hit you guys too over there, where it got like up to 90. What was it? 96 real feel, something like that. Actually, no, it was like 104. The hottest one got up to 104 real feel.
Holy smokes!
And it was toasty, but now it's been in the 90s and real humid here, and so it's been toasty.
You're pretty used to that heat rally there in Kentucky. I mean, you were sending me some pictures. Was it last year when the lawns were like baked and toasted? I'm like, bring that up here.
Yeah, I mean, we got like I think one day like the hottest got like 109 heat index. And I mean, we had several days where it was like up to 104, 105, and I was just like, whatever, just chug the water and go on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you guys this. I've been doing this 15 years, Aaron. I've never gotten dizzy until like 2 weeks ago. I was actually a little dizzy out there mowing. I'm like, and then on the Segway, it's like, oh, you better watch out. I might have just pulled the, right into someone's garage. But
Yep.
guys ever get dizzy out there while you mow?
So on that 104-degree day, I did. Yeah, it was like that's the first time I really got like I thought I could possibly drop to the ground. Like it was not cool. And I know kind of the signs and symptoms of heat stroke because I worked in the hospital, so I had to kind of know some of that stuff. And man, it was close. It was real close.
Wasn't that day you're working on you were doing a repair or something, right?
Yes. So
And that was a good one. You were proud of that one, though, right? You were really proud of that one.
It was the best one I've done so far. That when he's saying repair, driveway repair, and it was beautiful. It turned out really nice, but the hottest part of the day, I was trying to lay geotextile fabric, black geotextile fabric, and the sun is just radiating off of the rock and this fabric, and I'm sweating my butt off. And then the gravel truck came, and so I thought, oh well, I'll do this real quick. I'll back the Ventrac over this geotextile fabric. What I didn't account for was that there was about a drop like that, and I left the power rake running, and when I dropped off of that lip, it bounced. The back end bounced up, and it caught that geotextile fabric, and it just ate it. And so then I had to unwrap that. I had to cut it out of there and stuff. And because I was bending over and it was so hot, oh man, I stood up and I was like, whoa.
He was bending over.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that fabric. That must have been a pain. Honestly, to get
awful.
all that. I would have been so livid because I've mowed over some fabrics and stuff too. And even remember when they put down like grass seed, that the plastic cover to put grass seed down, and I mowed that over. You get that bird nested there in the spindle rally. Have you ever mowed over something and spent 20 minutes picking out the spindles? It's probably the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that bad. I've not ran over anything necessarily that's kept me from continuing to mow, but I actually got weed eater string in my spindle one time, and I was like, I mean, it still worked, but it finally came out. I was like, well, all right. I said, I guess we're gonna go roll with it.
You should have just been cutting better, right?
Right.
Weed eater string running around in there.
Do better.
I mean,
mulching everything up.
I mean, haven't you seen those blades that they've made out of weed eater string?
So stupid.
Oh, those are ridiculous. Right? I saw that on Facebook.
He said, y'all, we got to change it every like 8 to 10 hours. I said,
yeah.
What? I said, really?
You did say really.
Really?
Yeah.
But they had something though for you could put an attachment on your trimmer, and it was like, what was it? Metal like. Greg and I were talking about this, like metal wire brushes you could put in. It's supposed to last a long time. I flip edge that with that thing. That would last a half a day, not even. Next thing you know, you'd just be edging with nothing down there. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness sakes. What's your string trimmer that you use, Aaron? Not because I've been bouncing around just for like fun. Like what string trimmer string do you use? Wow, I can't even talk.
So the trimmer or the string? What are you asking?
The string trimmer.
I use the Black Diamond Echo
Black
Black Diamond.
Echo. Okay.
It's the best one that I've found. The reason I use it, I mean, all the string cuts, right? But it seems to me that the Black Diamond, for whatever reason, it catches less wind, I feel like, because I have like a big spool of ugly line, which you can get at like Lowe's, and it works, but I feel like it pushes a lot of wind, and so it slows down. It eats up the RPMs. It slows it down a little bit. It doesn't cut quite as clean, and it's noisier. Like the ugly line, it will fray at the ends, and by and large, the Black Diamond doesn't fray for me. It does sometimes, but most of the time, it stays as a solid piece. You do run through it a little bit, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to run through stringer or trimmer string anyway. So uh, that's what I use. I think it's the best that I have. So they put that out when I was in the UAG. So that first came out when I was in the UAG, and I did not think that I was going to like it because I was used to string that I could kind of see. When you run that black diamond, you can't really see the tip of it. And so, but you get used to, like, you can see the grass move and you can see where it's at, so it wasn't that big, as a big of a deal as I thought it would be. Honestly, I like the string. I think it works as good as anything else out there. Also, the ugly line is a little bit bigger gauge, I feel like, and so it digs a little bit bigger a trench if you're flip edging or something. I like the kind of the fine
Ugly
pencil.
line.
Yeah, the fineness of the lines. I don't like
You,
the thick lines like the golden edge. I don't care for that.
that's funny. Were you say that you were running the 9.5 or the .105?
The black diamond, I think I run the .95. I have run the 105. I can't remember which one I'm running right now. It might be either or. I've run both off and on. Usually it's just what I can find at like Home Depot, like on a whim. And for the longest, so I bought like one of the plastic little skinny things. It wasn't a spool. It was like in a case. I bought that at Home Depot because I was in a pinch, and they had no spools. And so then I went
Oh,
to,
no.
I stopped in at an Echo dealer. They had no spools of Black Diamond either. So I don't know what's going on there. But so I had to buy one of them packs of string, and it's okay. It gets you a ways down the road, but especially with the amount of trimming I do, it's not that much anymore. So,
I want to talk about trimming, Raleigh. Don't you do a lot?
Oh, it's awful. I hate trimming, especially down here. But uh, I run like the razor line that you can get off Amazon. It's actually
mhm.
really good. I think it's kind of like the black diamond. You can't see it. It's almost like clear line, but it doesn't bother me. And then I'm running. I I bought this Caco line off of there.
Oh, yeah. I was running that for a while.
they
Yeah,
they've had a booth at Equip, I believe. I
Did
think
they
I bought
really?
some
Huh.
string there a couple of years back. It was quite a while ago. I haven't seen them there in a while, but
yeah, it's not that good.
yeah.
Well, I got the .80 from it just because
Point
I
eight.
wanted
That's
to.
like thin.
Yeah, it's very
hmm
thin. I wanted to try it for my battery trimmer to see if it make the battery last longer. We won't talk about battery trimmers. I said, uh, but the line is the problem isn't really uh, that it's getting eat up too fast. It's more that it doesn't seem to want to cut through stuff. Like even when you're at full throttle, it doesn't want to cut good. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
You said there was the
Yeah.
.80?
Yeah.
So put up a 9.5. You're in Kentucky, like trimming weeds. I would run the .105. I switched from the Caco. I had the Caco 105, which I thought was okay. I was trying this out, Aaron. It's not that good as I thought. It's called Club Harris Heavy Duty Trimmer Line 105.
Hmm.
Twist
Never
Pro
heard of it.
Trimmer Line. Spool
But
3-component tri extrusion weed eater string with super line cutter. It. I flip edge with that thing. I go through like 2 things of string a day. Like I'm
mhm.
changing the string out a whole lot more, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I might go back to the Echo Black Diamond, or you guys ever tried the Ballard string? I was maybe trying the 105 from Ballard, but I don't know.
Well, even Ballard says that they're just about all of it is made at the same place, right? By the same
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And it's true. I mean, it is true,
It
but
is.
they do make them in like different styles. So really, and every company doesn't sell all the styles of the trimmer line the way they formed it. That's partly why I like the Echo Black Diamond, is because it's like it's spun, right? If you look at it, if you pull out a long
Like
piece of it,
twisted.
it's twisted, yeah. And so that's why I like that. I think it cuts better. I think it mulches up a little bit. So that's why I like it. The ugly line that I have, it's like a triangle, and it doesn't cut as good, and it's
Man,
more brittle.
it even looks ugly.
Yeah, well, it is green. It's like a lime green.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would drive me nuts if it's going through that fast there. But you just have it probably for like a backup, right?
Oh yeah, just a backup. I don't really care to use it because a lot of times too with that the Echo Black Diamond, because it's more of a stiffer line. Um, it like here we have some houses. I have some houses. Maybe you guys do too, where like the siding is like almost down to the grass.
Yes.
And sometimes if you're
yeah.
feathering it, it'll bounce up. That trimmer line will catch and bounce up or whatever and nick that siding. And I hate that. I absolutely hate it. And the Black Diamond doesn't do that too much, but the ugly line, it does it a lot because it's more flexible.
This is a good analysis. Back in the day when I was just starting the business and I didn't care as much, I had Zach working for me. Oh man, he would. We have some lawns that we still mow, and there's some siding there that goes down to the grass, guys. And you can tell where Zach was trimming. We took up a good chunk of the siding. No one says anything, but isn't it pretty easy to repair siding?
No. As
That-
someone who has installed it, it is, especially that bottom run. So you've got like a starter channel that goes down there. So all the siding, it like clips into each other. And then at the top, you have grooves and you nail it in, but it's kind of a loose nail. You can't nail it tight because if you nail it tight, when the heat of the summer comes in, you'll get all these waves in the siding. So if you're getting waves in your siding, they nailed it too hard.
Goodness.
Just put some flex tape on it.
Yeah, that'll work.
You ever use that stuff, Raleigh?
No, I've never used it, but I sure ain't gonna try it on my boat.
Oh, I've done it. I've not on my boat, but a couple years back. So we had this old camper, right? And one of our axles broke when we were running down the freeway. We didn't catch it right away, and what happened was so the axles like this, it bent in the middle and did a V. So the tires went in like this, and there was wheel wells in this camper. It wore through the wheel wells, and it was making so much smoke out the back. This thing almost caught on fire. It was crazy. And it was an old enough camper where it probably should have. So it ate into those wheel wells. Well, what I did is after we got the axle fixed, I went and I got flex tape, the big stuff, like this, and it was super expensive, but I got enough to cover the holes where that was, and it's black, and the things were black, and covered it up nice. Had no water intrusion, stayed there. It was stuck really good.
Oh, really?
So I would endorse the flex tape as far as something like that, where you're not trying to hold anything, because I wouldn't really want to hold anything with it. But as long as you're just trying to protect something, it is waterproof and it sticks pretty good.
Well, hey, Aaron should get this on the Mowing in the Dark podcast. Maybe a little discount code or sponsorship with Flex Seal.
Get Flex Tape.
It's funny you talk about that Flex Seal tape. This is probably 10 years ago when I first got the X-Mark triple bagging system for our rider back in the day. They put it on there from Weingarts, and the only thing that Ted said was, "Oh, you better watch out when you mow around stuff." I was going around. This is a lawn. I bashed it right into I put a big giant hole in it, and I hit a basketball hoop like control arm, and I put a big hole in it. And I called up Ted from Weingarts. I said, "Hey, do you guys warranty this?" He goes, "We can't fix stupid when you used it." So what did I do to fix the hole? I put a whole bunch of Flex Seal tape on it and then ran that. We had that bagger for 7 years, and I recently sold it. Well, I sold it 3 years ago for $2,900. So I actually made $200 off of it because all the bagging prices are way up. So you kind of go with inflation. But those are a little awkward, like especially on the rider. Like you can't see any sort of like your back. Back's really hard to see. But hey, Flex Seal, I endorse it too. We should approach him, Aaron. We should try to say, hey, can we want to partner up with our
I'm
podcast?
good. I'm good.
Aaron can be the new spokesperson. I put it in this and it worked.
Yeah.
I'll be the next Billy Mays. I'll sell you anything.
We both have the beards for it. Who's the new guy for that now? Like, Billy's gone, but then there's someone else who's kind of tough. I don't know
I
his
don't
name.
know. I've seen some British guy doing it.
What if they got like a...
There's a couple. Even the guy from Hove Improvement has done a few.
Oh,
What's his name?
There we go.
Al. Yeah.
Al
Borland.
Al Borland, but his real name is Richard Karn.
Yeah. There you go.
The have you seen that commercial for the boat hose? Hi, I'm Richard Karn. It's his hose that I bought one. They're actually not bad, but they kept claiming that this hose was like a power washing hose. You ever seen that commercial, Raleigh?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I have or not. I probably have, but
Oh man, I wish I could pull this up here.
You fell for it.
Oh, yeah. I think
Good.
I think
Good
they were that
marketing.
bad. Oh yeah, well, anything with Richard Karn in there from Home Improvement. My wife and I recently finished watching all 8 seasons of that. That show's great. Oh man, that you can't beat that. You ever see much of Home Improvement, Raleigh?
some. Yeah, it's been a long time ago.
Oh, it's more power all the way. You
It's
can't beat that.
It's on. I think it's on Netflix now or something.
It is
Because my boys watched the entire thing a couple times through.
Yeah, did they like it?
Oh yeah, they liked it a lot. I watched some of the episodes with them, and I was so shocked at some of the sexualization that they had
Oh yeah,
between the parents. It was like, wow, I don't remember this as a kid, but
you're right.
it was.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't like. I guess it wasn't.
it was tame compared to what's out now.
super bad, but it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like more than some stuff we've seen lately. But it's like, I get it. They were trying to depict loving parents. And so I can see where, and it worked. I mean, it was the number one show for a long time.
Yeah, that ran for what 9 years.
Yep.
That's a long time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I see that they're bringing it back? Or is that just a rumor?
He's got a new show, Shifting Gears, and my wife and I watched it, and we enjoyed it. I still think Tim Allen, to his credit, he writes some pretty appropriate and good comedy. It's not just the trash all that you see out there. I mean, I'm not a big honestly, I'm not a really big TV or movie guy, because when we get home from mowing, it's like I don't really want to do anything but just sit and kind of space out and watch the paint dry. What do you do when after your long day, Raleigh? You have 2 kids. Young family. How do you attend to that, or do you just drift off into the abyss?
Well, we kind of the kids will go to bed. They go to bed pretty early. My son goes to bed about 7:30, and then the other baby has she'll be asleep and then wake up to eat and different stuff. And then me and my wife lately we've just been watching a short movie or something. Nothing super long. We finished the whole Lord of the Rings extended edition trilogy there a few weeks ago, and it's the bomb.
Yes, it is. My boys are huge Lord of the Rings fans. But Raleigh, he can't just come home and put his feet up. He's a pastor too, right?
He is.
Yep.
Yes.
Bivocational. That's the toughest one, man. But those guys are committed. You guys are committed. My dad was one. Sitting right here in the office where he wrote 95% of his sermons.
Oh wow!
Right here, he'd get home from work. So he worked at a Jayco dealer. He'd get home from work at 5:30. We'd eat dinner about 7 o'clock. He'd lock himself in the study, and he'd be up long after we went to bed, and be up way before we got up, and just did it year after year after year. I think it was 35 years.
Oh, wow.
So
holy smokes.
It was a long time. Yeah. But you know what? Bivocational pastors, in my humble opinion, are the best pastors. And I'm not just saying that because Raleigh's won. I'm not just saying that because my dad's won. It's because they are committed. They are a special group of people that just, they know how to commit themselves to something, because it would be super easy to give up, right? I mean, it's just like you're burning the candle at both ends. Not only are you like preparing sermons, you're the pastor of the church, right? So you're like sick visits, all that sort of stuff, Wednesday night prayer meeting or whatever. If the doors are open, you better be there, right? And it's crazy, but these guys, they commit themselves. They're truly called by God to be a pastor. I will tell you that, because anybody that wouldn't stick it out, because it's brutal. It's brutal.
How do you juggle that, Riley? Like Aaron just teed you up there, and you got a lot to manage. You got the congregation of people, and then you got that lawn care business. That helps pay the bills with the skills too. So I mean, you must have to stay pretty cool and say, Lord, give me strength.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. When Aaron started talking, I was like, man, I don't know whether I feel encouraged or depressed, but, but I was like,
thanks for your encouragement, Aaron.
a little bit of both. I was like, I definitely relate to a lot of that, because I mean, bivocational pastoring is one of the hardest things, because you never get to put in the amount of time that you really would like to be able to put in. That's where the people in the church have to step up a lot more. And we have a really good church, and we have people that are actually wanting to step in even more. So that helps a lot. Really, with being bivocational, you have to decide what does a pastor have to do? Like, what is the main goal of the pastor? And when you're bivocational, I mean, you're almost a volunteer, depending on where you're bivocational at. I mean, we get some money, but I mean, it's not enough. I mean, I still have to work full time. So, so it's really, I mean, however many hours you get allotted to you in a week that you can spend, you got to make the most of that. I do a Bible study on Wednesday night. I got to prepare for that. And then I preach Sunday morning. So you got to study there. And then it's not easy. I mean, I'm definitely growing. I'm like 3 years into pastoring. So this is my first pastorate. So, I mean, I'm very new to it, but it's definitely a lot. I mean, it's a lot to juggle, but I know, like Aaron said, God specifically called me to do it. I mean, me and my wife prayed before we ever came to our church, and we prayed that night and said, God, we want to listen. We want to listen to know for sure that this is your voice. And we both that night just felt a peace. And ever since then, I've known God has me here. And I've had times it's like the only reason I'm still here is because God has called me here. Because I've went through a lot of depression and stuff at different points. But God's brought me through it all. And he's growing the church. People have been getting saved. There's been some baptisms and stuff. So, I mean, it's been good. It's just definitely a lot. And you can't worry about what people's expectations are. You just got to worry about what God wants.
And you're preaching to us right now. I see him
You're
standing there
great
on his
job, man.
His new Skag V-Ride 61 here, and you see Riley just standing. He's John the Baptist, but he's on a mower. There you go. Repent.
No.
The kingdom of God is near.
He'll be Elijah.
People. Oh yeah,
he'll be Elijah. It's like his chariot of fire. He'll just start mowing on up into heaven.
Oh my goodness.
And it's on a right mower.
Oh man,
can't beat that
song. I think I found the song. I hope this is not a. You see, Riley. Repent.
Yeah,
This is too loud. I'm sorry, guys. There's one problem with this program, Voice Mod. You have no control over. Here's the problem, Aaron. I'm really glad that Aaron critiqued my input and then my bass, because it sounds fine in my ears, but then no one can hear. But the problem is with all these sounds, I have to have Greg or someone EQ'd in, because I have no there's no volume meter bar to see where it's. Yeah, so I blasted people out, and they're like, "Holy smokes, does this guy not know what he's doing?" So that was probably too loud. So, oh man.
Yeah, I remember on the episode where you were like, where Greg was talking about being out on a boat, and you put the "I'm on a boat" song on there, and I remember I'm in my earphones. I'm like, whoa.
I've any drop you see, like there's some like funny drops, but everything will be appropriate. I cut out all the crap, but Greg and I were going through sounds that was funny, and some of them were like we are just seeing like what was there. Oh, some of them were terrible. He goes, oh, can't play that. Nope, can't play that. That's bad. So, but no, that's good. Hey, Raleigh, what's your first initial thoughts? Because you've probably heard Aaron Raleigh's got the Skag V-Ride 61, 38 horsepower. What's your first initial break-in thoughts with this machine?
Yeah, so I sold the Wright 72-inch mower, and I bought the Skag V-Ride new. And after taking the baffle out, like the one on the discharge chute, it cuts amazing. It was clumping a little bit before that, but it barely ever clumps now. I love that thing. It's probably got the best cut that I've ever mowed with. Super fast, and the 61-inch deck's just what I need on my lawns. So basically, the mower is exactly what I would want. The only problem that I have sometimes is that it doesn't seem to. I don't know if I'm not fat enough or whatever, but I mean, it seems to not want to like turn on the hillside good.
Raleigh's not fat enough. It's not turning on the hillsides. He's got the bell switch that keeps coming on, right? That's like me on the riding mowers, like the still mower that we demoed. I was not big enough. They kept shutting off on me. I felt like I was a midget. It was terrible.
Unfortunately, I do not have that problem.
Oh no, Aaron, I'm kind of jealous. No, Aaron is a well-built, strapping man. He's got a good beard. No, Aaron works hard. And Aaron, your background. I mean, most people didn't remember. You've built sheds before, right? You've worked.
Yeah.
Did you work with the? Did you work with the? Was it the Mennonites or the Amish?
The Amish
people?
I am Mennonite.
You are Mennonite, but did you work with the Amish then?
And I worked with the Amish. Yes.
That was one of the coolest episodes. I don't remember what it was, guys. So I'll have to go look at. But his episode where he talked about working with the Amish.
It was a long time ago.
Aaron can do just about anything, though. Like, if you ever had any, like, I guess, finished framing questions, to reach out to Aaron. He'll probably be able to help you.
It can fix your septic system too.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
He said,
yeah. I was able to fix my septic system. I don't think I would ever go traipsing through someone else's nastiness.
I'm going to start. Hey guys, if you have septic problems, Sutter Brothers Lawn Care and Gravel Plastic is now getting into cleaning septic systems here. But it was.
We'll have to have a different blasting business name for that one.
Oh my goodness. It was funny because a couple episodes, Aaron, he was kind of, and I felt bad because we were trying to talk about it. I'm like, well, the septic tank, what was it, 30 to 40 grand? Anyways, it was expensive.
Oh, it's expensive, 50 grand.
And then his podcast, well, I talked to a couple guys at the church. They said, do this, and it was an easy fix. I'm like, holy smokes. Right? Yep. It was not nearly as hard. Like, didn't you have to dig out? Was it digging out something?
Yeah, they just said, go digging for it. What are you doing just worrying about it? Start digging. You know, these old farmer guys, they're like, what are you crying about? Just go dig it up.
Because Aaron almost launched I was about to launch him a GoFundMe. Give money to Aaron for his GoFundMe for his septic system, right? Promo code.
Go flush me account.
Yeah. Oh, but praise God, you got that fixed because you're kind of off. You're reestablishing Aaron, and you're actually doing it. And Raleigh, you're taking it to the next level. You went from the Wright 72 to a Skag 61. You kind of found that sweet spot for a mower because the Wright you said was scalping, and then with you, Aaron, you're really, even with the loss of Google business profile hates Aaron. If you ever want a really good series, listen to Aaron bemoan the aspects of the Google business profile. Those are some good episodes. I could relate. I'm like, oh, poor Aaron. I've been there, and if I almost made him one myself. I'll be like, I'm going to try to get all these guys to try to make him a business profile up there. But you guys are both. I mean, Aaron. It's great to see you reestablish, and it's been tough to do, but the Lord, hey, it's all God, like your previous episode, right? God's got you through that.
Oh yeah, it's been amazing to see what's been going on. So I got this huge lawn that I didn't think I was going to get, but I went out and estimated, and then they took like 3 weeks to get back to me. So I kind of wrote it off, but they got back to me and they're like, yeah, we want you to do it. And so I've been mowing that one, making really good
Oh,
money
wow.
on that one. Some of my lawns are underpriced, and I probably should reprice them, but I have a really hard time repricing lawns in the middle of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And being that I need every single one of these, it's like, well, I don't really want to lose any. And the money that's coming in, well, we're surviving. God has provided that. And so I don't want to cut that out. But at the beginning of the season next year, some people are going to get some price hikes
They're
for
gonna be
sure
like,
because they got to go up.
they're gonna be like, oh, he went up $15, but hey, you have to. You're getting your foot in the door. You're in.
Yep.
This is the same old song and dance. You've done this before. I mean, people were begging Aaron, like, "No, don't leave Lansing. Stay there." It's like, the Lord directed you there, and you have to do what you have to do. And then, Raleigh, you're in that position though. And I feel for you because I was kind of trying to help him. Like, Raleigh, just charge more for these people. But then I realized I didn't quite realize. I mean, I'm in a pretty. I'd say it's a middle class area. Like you basically said, Raleigh, like you're in a dirt poor area, aren't you? And that's tough to kind of orchestrate pricing.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, we're one of the poorest counties in America, and but like Aaron was talking about underpricing lawns in the country, it is very hard to get a good estimate on how long the lawn's going to take you. You'll look at one lawn and you'll think it's going to take an hour, and it'll take an hour and a half to two, and then you'll look at another one and think it's going to take a long time, and it's just super fast. It's all depending on the grant. It's just very hard. Next year, I'm hoping to increase my pricing because I've realized that I'm going to need to make more money if I'm going to be able to like have profit. I just can't take on a bunch more jobs. So looking into that, but it's going to be a little difficult. But I don't want to be prideful or boastful about it. But I'm starting to realize that I'm better than a lot of people at this, and I'm like, am I trim? I hate trimming, but I'm actually really good at it. So the trimming looks good. I mean, I've had people help me and stuff, and it just doesn't look the way I do it, and I'm like, so I really take pride in my work, and I'm like, if somebody's going to balk the price, I'm like, well, go get somebody that's not going to be as good as me. I mean, that's fine. But there's a reason I have to charge what I charge. I take more time because I do a better job.
Yeah, it's priding yourself with work, Aaron. Like, Aaron, no one can mow a lawn or stripe a lawn or even weed whip better than you. I've had people work with me. It's like, oh, you don't trim like me. I'll actually take the trimmer and go back and fix spots. Maybe I'm just absolutely insane. You guys ever done that?
Oh yeah, just the other day. I'm so nitpicky about that stuff.
You could ask my son Marcus about that. I have retrimmed whole yards because it's just not up to standard.
When my dad was working with me a little bit last year, that's what I do. He just quit and went home. He goes, "You're just trimming the entire yard." I'm like, "You're missing too much. Like, there's a fine line. It's good to kind of like, okay, there's a fine line of like uniformity. You can like miss things, small little things here and there. But when you're missing big swaths, I'm like, I'm not paying you to miss." I hate saying it like that because he's my dad. But I'm like, look, I'm not paying you to just not do anything. Oh man.
So this is what I tell my boys. So because my boys mow our lawn now, Marcus actually just landed 2 lawns of his own up the road from us. They called me, and the problem is that they're low income people. They want biweekly. They want it, dirt cheap, whatever. They don't want any trimming, anything like that. And I'm like, well, I don't do biweekly. I only do weekly, and this is going to be our price. And they were like, well, do you know any teenagers? I'm like, well, I sure do.
You do.
I've got one sitting on the couch at home. And so I sent him down there. He looked at it. I didn't tell him what to price it. I didn't tell him anything to do with it. He negotiated the price, and so he got one lawn, and then the neighbor saw that he was there, and they called him over there, and he got that one too. So he's got 2 lawns, 2 biweekly lawns.
Really?
So, but what I tell my boys when I'm teaching them how to mow, and they get so sick of hearing it because I still say it. Levi started this year mowing, Marcus has been mowing for 5 years. And I always say, if I see grass, that like a strip of grass, I pull them aside and I say, what's the purpose of mowing the grass? What is the purpose of this? And they look at me and they think a little bit, and now they have it down pat. They're just like, to mow all the grass. That's right. The purpose is to mow all the grass.
Oh, this is
Did
great.
you mow all the grass? No. So then I make them go back and get it, and do it again. And same thing with trimming. Marcus, what is the purpose of trimming? He's like,
this is entertaining.
Mow all the grass. Yes, so go back and get it.
Aaron, you got to do I would pay for this, offer this on your YouTube channel, just do a new academy for mowing the grass with Aaron Sutter. Hi guys, I'm Aaron. What's the purpose of mowing the grass? To mow the grass. Something short like that. I would pay up the wazoo for that.
I should do a short. I should just do a short that's entitled Lawn Mowing Academy.
You could honestly just do pro tip Lawn Mowing Academy, and that would blow up. Your one short's doing it doesn't have almost 300,000 views, Aaron. There's one that's getting
something
up
like
there.
that, but it's pretty much stalled out.
Yeah, the short shelf with YouTube is weird because it got it, so it did well. That's why they kept putting it up there, and then it slowly. People were with. It's feast or famine. I can get a couple thousand the best, but then nothing ever really takes it. It has to be something that's off the wall. And that Bradley mower, probably because we were talking about, weren't you even considering getting a Bradley? We'll wrap it up here in 4 minutes.
Yeah, I considered getting a Bradley there for a while.
Yeah,
and I considered the bad boy mower for a while, and I'm still interested in getting a bad boy mower one day as a backup. But right now, I was like, I need something that's going to cut amazing in wet grass after this year. So I was like, okay. And then I got the Skag V ride, and I didn't regret it. So I was like, oh, it ended up being a good purchase.
Yep. Yeah, for me, and I told you this, Raleigh, when you asked me about the Bradley, and I said, Bradley is great, kind of struggles, throws a lot of clumps in wet grass. No shame. You do what you got to do. I've learned to deal with it, but I can totally see where it'd be really, really frustrating for somebody who hadn't used a mower like that. Because, after every lawn, you do have to clean the deck if it's wet grass. And we deal with wet grass here. Wet grass has been, if it's humid here, the grass is staying wet till noon. So you just do what you do, and it is frustrating. I won't lie about that. But the Bradley, for me, it's more than just the cut quality for me on the Bradley mower. It's the fact that I don't have to go through a dealer to get parts. It's simple to work on. Even an adult like me can work on the mower.
Aaron's adulting with us tonight.
It sounded like adult, but what I meant is dolt, an idiot.
Oh, wait. Let's do the vocabulary with Aaron.
What's the purpose of cleaning the deck?
Jack the deck up and scrape the deck. Get every inch of grass out of that deck. This is a mower. This is a mower.
Buy the Ballard power sprayer.
Best in the market, guys. Hands down. His 4,000 products that he's got. Next thing you know,
you're doing the Trump hands there, buddy.
We were joking. Yes. Riley and I were joking. Corey Ballard, what a guy. His muscles are huge, not as big as my muscles. But Corey Ballard has these blades that cut by themselves. You don't need a mower. Get one. We have the self-cutting mower blades. Just throw it on your lawn and bam.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. So yeah, anyway, the Bradley for me works good. I am noticing it's slower than the Toro Multiforce going forward. Going backwards, it's way faster than the Multiforce. But there's drawbacks. There's drawbacks to everything. I loved the Toro Multiforce, but it was it came down to the price, the price of the parts.
You're right.
The ability to have that machine fixed at the dealer and have it fixed quickly, which none of that has ever happened for me with a Toro. Like it was even in the slow season. So I had problems with my multi-force and I was going to take it to the dealer in November. They said, oh no, you can't bring that in November. We're working on snow blowers now. You can't bring it in November. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Never heard of
like,
that one. Yeah.
What's going on here? They're like, oh no, you'll have to bring it in spring. So I can't get it worked on when I'm not working. And they wanted it for a minimum of 4 weeks. So there was one time I took it in the middle of the season. It took them 2 weeks to look at it. Just to look at it.
That's a
Would you look at it? Just look at it.
Just look at this. Look at my multi-force. It's not working.
Would you look at this?
Would you look at this? Oh, you should do that with your sons the next
time.
Do
you see that spot? Would you look at this? Would you look at that?
Go back and trim that. Oh, this spot, you scalped it way too low. We don't need to see the burn marks unless it's in the spring.
Oh my goodness, would you look at that?
We should do a whole show. Oh, if Greg would have a spot. Oh, he's on a plane right now. He actually, guys, for a second, he was in our StreamYard lobby, and I added him, but it was just you could hear the plane. I'm like, I'm not going to have him yell in a plane. Hey guys, I'm on a plane. No one wants to hear that. Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm in the bathroom on the plane. Really? You know what's interesting in Colorado? Oh man. All right. Well, I think we should end this because I need to set more disciplined time, and I know Aaron needs to be tucked in by Raleigh, and I'll tuck in Raleigh as well. So I'll Raleigh coming up to somewhere in here, the Grand Rapids area, to find Aaron. No one knows exactly where he lives. For all we know, he doesn't even live there. He might even live near me.
Hey, I know where he lives. He let it slip.
Oh, he said it, but I don't. It's
Marcus let it slip.
I
think it was Marcus or Levi. It was my son Levi that let it slip.
I remember that. I was like, well, now that he said he doesn't want nobody to know where he lives, I said I know exactly where it's at.
Yeah, Raleigh Google Earthed it. He knows exactly where I'm at.
I'm the dummy on the podcast today. For that. So that Brendan guy with EV Boutique, that AI call assistant Evelyn.
Yeah.
They asked for an address, and I put in my address there by mistake. I said 18736 Hillcrest, so I just did it again. But it doesn't matter. Send me stuff, guys.
It was your address, but I was like, uh-oh.
I'll send you a set of those self-mowing blades.
Send me stuff, guys. Hey, maybe I'll get like free stuff if I just if I just self-proclaim my like address enough here. Here we go. If I speak it into existence, maybe a mower will show up on my front doorstep tomorrow morning. That's how things work. All right, guys, subscribe to the Mowing in the Dark podcast. Aaron releases episodes, I think, on Tuesday and Thursday. Correct, Aaron?
Usually it's just once a week now on Wednesday. It's been too much. So
they're entertaining. I've been learning from Aaron, guys. When I think about it and don't do it, and like when you speak and don't say just like sometimes the best thing is silence. And Aaron's taught me that. Just think before you speak.
Yep. Yeah. And typically, if I only do one episode a week, the episode is better than if I do multiple episodes a week because I'm having to think of too many things. Oh, you might be hearing a train in the background. We've got a train track like literally in my backyard. So it is what it is.
Backwoods Lawn Talk podcast. Raleigh usually does one once a week, but he's been too busy. He's in a big fight with Corey Ballard. They're going to face off at the expo coming up here.
Eat your Wheaties, Corey.
Eat your Wheaties. Guys, thanks. We'll see you in the next one.